for allowing us to be part of your family. This is Joe Bloomstrom and Lori Bloomstrom, and behind us here is a picture of our son Paul, who is part of the Sim Racing family, and it's just so cool that you're allowing us to be a part of this, and we really appreciate you thinking of Paul the way you do.
We just wanted to thank you guys. We are so grateful you're doing this in Paul's honor. He really loved this community, and we are hoping that we can raise some funds for St. Jude's charity. We have a special place in our hearts for St. Jude's. They help kids, and we are really grateful.
Paul loved you guys. We miss him terribly. He was a great son, great guy, and made friends all over the world, including all of you. Thank you so much.
Paul loved to go fast, and I hope you guys do too. Thank you.
All right. Howdy, y'all. How are we all doing today? Welcome once again to another No Lander Gaming live broadcast, y'all. It is the finale of the Vegas Cup Series Season 1, Round 10 at the Nürburgring 24-hour layout. This will be a 90-minute race. And boy, howdy, I'll tell you what, this is going to be an absolute ride. As we all know, the Nürburgring can be an absolute beast. I'm sure every one of y'all knows that. So, this will be GR3 mid-engine rear-wheel drive cars, as many of you know already. This is also our way of remembering our brother, Mr. Vegas Paul. We miss you, we love you. We hope you're happy with what we're doing down here. Thank you to the Bloomstrom family for allowing us to honor him in the only way that, or the best way really, that we know how. And that's why the Vegas Cup Series exists. And also, we have taken the opportunity, as many of you know already, to try to raise some funds and some awareness for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, as St. Jude's has taken up the mantle of treating children now worldwide for cancer and the research thereof, not just here in the United States anymore. And that's fantastic, right? Because there's people out there, families, you know, that are in the worst places of their lives, and they're fighting the biggest battle they will probably ever know in their lives. So please do, in the pinned comments, guys, we are well short of our goal of $2,500. Well short. And I gotta say, I'm really surprised. We've seen the community do awesome things. I have a sense, I get a feeling like everybody was just waiting to the end to get their donations in. So if that's the case, we have this race, and then in approximately about another month, after the first of the year, anyhow, we will have an all-star race, the last and final chance to make a difference in the world, right? And raise some money, some support, and awareness for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Forgive me, guys, if I sound a little funny. I'm just getting used to the new teeth in my mouth, so it's a little different talking, I'll tell you. Anyhow, that being said, let us move on, please, guys, gals. The in the comment section is pinned the direct link to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. All proceeds go directly to them. Not a single other entity gets any of that money. Not one red cent will go anywhere other than to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. It is 100% guaranteed to be safe. We have used Tiltify before for charity events. It is the direct link that we were given by St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. This is who they like to use. This is their trusted partner. And so we are going to follow suit and trust that they will do what they have been doing already. So thank you all so much for those that have donated already, those that are considering donating, and those that will donate in the future. We understand not everybody can. Everybody can. It is 100% free to take that link and share it out. Please do. If you are here, if you show up here, please like the stream, as it's recently come to my attention that it's not hours watched. It's not how many videos you put out. It's not how often you're live on a regular basis. It's the amount of likes. Like if you get 12 people in your room watching the lobby and all 12 people hit that like button, bam, dude, the algorithm's going to start pushing that out even more. So to help, not me, but help the effort to raise money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, if you would please hit that like button so that we can do that. Lobby settings are as follows. And I'm a darn fool. I forgot to upload the images for our points leaders so far in the series, but I will read them off to you guys. But anyhow, here again, we are at the Nürburgring 24-hour layout for 90 minutes of wild racing here on the ring. It is going to be absolutely epic. We will be set in the early morning of the day. The variable speed will be 2 times 4 that. We have a grid start with a false start check system. The grid order will be set by myself. I have that here set beside me. And we'll get to that in short order. Excuse me while I grab my pen and pad. There are some things that I need to be aware of today and write down and take note of, such as any disconnections. I need to make sure and record what lap the disconnection was on. We live 4 watching, only 1 like. Hit the like button, please, fans. Yes, thank you, Gary. Absolutely appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, full BOP. The only thing that will be allowed is your brake bias. You can switch that up. Slipstream will be real. Visible damage is on. Mechanical damage is on light. And tire and fuel wear will be at both 3 times. Of course, we have penalties on. Shortcut penalty is on. Weak. Wall collision penalty is off. Much to the thankfulness of the racers here today, as I'm sure there will be a wall or 2 tagged. Now let us go ahead and get a look at your track here today. I don't think that I can read that, y'all. Let me get my spectacles a good wiping here, and I'll try to. Okay. Yeah, it's sorry guys, my computer screen is just too small. I'm not going to be able to read that out for you, but at your leisure, come back, hit pause on the screen if you're interested in that. Miss Devious did work very hard on all of these track maps for the season, and we do want to thank her very kindly and also say a big thank you while we're at it to all of the administration staff, the GT45 Gaming Administration staff, otherwise known as the GAS. Thank you all so very kindly for your hard work and effort here this season, your dedication to helping us all out and make this thing here run smoothly. I did not get the grid order graphics either this time, so we'll leave you right here, let you go ahead and read that if you can whilst I get the grid order set for the day. Also, I'm sure some of you are very aware that we have had a bit of a different point system set here today. Thank you, GT45 Gaming, for this amazing series. Thank you, Nolander, for your amazing commentary. Hey, thank you, Eric. Thank you very much for being a part of it and not for all of your hard work behind the scenes, too, my friend. Awesome, awesome job. Okay, let me get this. Give me just a moment, guys. Uh-oh. Of course, the very first person that I'm trying to put in the danged old grid order, we are missing 3 drivers so far. Okay. So I'll just have to do the grid order as we can, and we'll go back and change it later. So, oh goodness, that's stupid. Okay, let's see, it's gonna be Bar next. Chip Reese, which I don't see. It doesn't appear that he's here right now. So that's one of the drivers that we're missing, and we're also missing Egon. Okay, so that is the drivers that we are missing currently. Let's see, and then it's going to be Black, Cupcake, Sugar, Superman, I don't know why he put that on there. I don't know why. It just doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. Let's go. Okay, now let me look over this again. Doing it for Paul and St. Jude's. Thank you. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Okay, let's just have a look here. Make sure we got this all right. It's not right, because we don't have all of our racers here currently. But as far as those that are here, we want to make sure got that. Okay, that's right. Zane UU, Rick James, Williams, Bubsy, and Weglib. Okay. So for all the racers that are here thus far, is correct. We are missing Egon, Chip Reese. Who else was it? Oh, and Dark Cobra. So if you guys want to start messaging them, that'd be cool. Let me see. Oh, I don't even need to do it for split 3 because the AMs are absolutely on it. So whilst we wait a moment, let us do a little something here. Let's get that turned off. Let's get that turned off. Let's get that turned off. And we'll go to this here, y'all. We usually do this first.
You said my fate was sealed. You said my days were numbered. Case closed with no appeal. My future 6 feet under. Messing with my head in ghost fashion. My heart was holding its breath. Terrified of taking my last one. Oh, death, you scared me to death. Whoa, you ain't my king, though. Whoa, where did your sting go, death? I will not be afraid. In the end, you will lose. I will dance on your grave with the one who buried you. You ain't nothing but a stone that my Savior rolled away. Set you straight and set me free, oh death. You are dead to me. Oh death, you are dead to me. My faith don't flinch at your wrath. Never gonna get off of my shoulder. You thought you had the last laugh. You thought this song was over. Whoa, you ain't my king, though. Whoa, where did your sting go, death? I will not be afraid. In the end, you will lose. I will dance on your grave with the one who buried you. You ain't nothing but a stone that my Savior rolled away. Set you straight and set me free, oh death. You are dead
ladies and gentlemen. Some fantastic pictures there of our late friend, Vegas Paul, his family, myself even. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, let me get back to chat here. One more. Thanks for all your work, Nolander. Hey, thank you, Flack. Appreciate you being here, man. Egon is sick. He's not making it. Oh, bummer. Chip Reese is a no-show today. Posted on Discord. Okay. So no Egon and no Chip Reese. Who's the other driver that we're missing, I wonder? Oh, Cobra. Is Cobra here yet? Cobra's not here. Why is Cobra not here? Huh. Okay, so I wonder about Cobra. Zane's here. You would think Cobra would be here. Uh-oh. What's going on now? Oh, hello. There we are. Cobra should be there. Let me check. Yes, Cobra should be here. Cobra is restarting his PlayStation. Okay. All right, good stuff. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, while we have another minute or two before the racing should be starting here in like 3 minutes, let us go over your standings again. Apologies to Miss D for not bringing up these beautiful graphics that she worked so hard on, and I'm darn fool and just forgot to add them. I had got all the other ones on there, and then these were sent to me later, and I just boop. Anyway, so y'all, the standings are tight all the way across the field, from the AMs to the Pro-Ams to the pros. Standings are tight. Now, I do not have the pro standings for you guys, but as far as your amateur standings go, it is NLR's M. Williams leading the way with 332 points. Miss Rad Yu with 323, followed very closely in P3 is Rick James with 322 points, separated just by 1 point, y'all. 1 point. Then we have Weeglub, who has been coming on very strong as of late, and I mean very strong. Just 3 points in behind Rick James with 319 points. We have Bubsy with 311 and Zane with 281 points. So, as I said, standings very, very tight here. Let me get the other standings for y'all. Our Pro-Am standings are as follows. It is the Popat or Flack with 338 points, followed also very closely by our A's, that's Race Asylums, Oscar with 336 points, just 2 points separating these two, with 10/10 Bar 27 with 326 points, Race Asylums Cupcake with 317, followed by Chip Reese, who unfortunately is not going to make the race today, but was following by just 316 points, so just 1 point separating P4 and P5. Dark Cobra with 311 points. It'd be Egon and Cobra's in P6. Egon in the 7th position with 301 points, followed by Superman with 300 points in P8. TDC, 248 points. And Eric of Canada, before he so graciously stepped out to allow room for the AM and the Pro-Am divisions to be mixed together, held 56 points. So thank you again, Eric, for that. That's very kind of you, man. Let's see. We do have Cobra. Okay. Let me just go back again. And Cobra. Oh boy. Oh boy, y'all. Cobra is going to be leading the way. Cobra will be leading the way here to start this race off. Okay. 2 lobby resets coming up. Everybody, please tick in. And we will do one more lobby reset. Superman, Bubsy, and Weeglib. There's Bubsy. There's Weeglib, and there is Superman. Okay, one more lobby reset. Ooh, boy, y'all. I'll tell you what, I am excited. I'm very, very excited. This is going to be some absolutely fantastic racing, is this. All right, all right, all right. Let me get back to... Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang it. It added one there too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Need 2 more people to ready up. I'm assuming it's potentially people who are on the track. So let us see if there's 2 people on the track. It is Bar on track. Bar is the only one on track. So why is the other person not readied up? It's unfortunate that I can't go back and change the settings for how many people are allowed in the lobby. So unfortunately, we may have people joining as per usual. There's Weeglib checked in. And Cupcake checked in. Okay, there we go. All right, all right, all right. We are about to go racing, y'all. Let's go, Team Rad. Good luck, everybody. Agreed, agreed. See you all at the end. Good luck, all, says Flack. See you all at the end. Indeed. All right, all right, all right, y'all. Man, I'm anxious to get this thing underway, but I don't want to hit the start button. But here we go, here we go. We're about to send them off racing. Oh, man. Let's have a good, clean start, y'all. I don't want to have to make the call for red flags and whatnot. Y'all do your thing out there. Let's have a clean start. All right, they're off and running. We gotta flick through this field quickly. It's Cobra out in front. Ooh, the yellow Hot Wheels. Oh, easy now. All right, that. Dude, I feel like I should freaking. Nobody went off track necessarily, but almost want to do a red flag because. Well, yeah, it's fine. We're gonna leave it. So it's 10-10 start. Cobra out in front, followed by TDC, followed by the Popatch. Cupcake here in P4. We have Bar in P5, Oscar in P6, Superman in P7, followed by Williams, Weeglub, Rick James, Bubsy, Yu, and Zane. Come on, you got this. You making a move on Bubsy there, gets that move done easily. And she is all over the back of Weeglub. Oh, it's TDC out in front. Uh-oh, what happened to... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, Cobra. Okay, he is still here. I thought there was a disconnect. Oh, good save by Cobra there. Ooh, so it is TDC out in front with a 1.6 second lead thus far. Popat right behind him though. Followed by Cupcake in the Hello Kitty car, it looks like. We do want to give everybody, yes it is indeed Hello Kitty, right on, good stuff. Another one for the young ladies of the world there. The yellow Hot Wheels car this time for the Popat, changing things up. And TDC still in his fantastic looking Vegas Paul livery. Bar in the How to Train Your Dragon livery. Oscar in just behind with the Gerard livery. Classic livery is that. And uh-oh, who was that? Superman in the Dex car. That's a good looking livery too. Cobra here in Demo Slayer. Oh, I see. Demon Slayer car. Williams in Wicked car. Rick James in the, I love it, in the Jesus car. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, Weeglub. Oh man, look at that. Garfield. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh, it's flat. Black gets sent to the back of the pack. Oh, let's go, Yu. On Weeglub. Let's see. Danger Mouse. Roger Rabbit. Oh, it's a Cartoon Network car. Garfield. Bugs Bunny. Acme. Tom and Jerry. Yosemite Sam. Taz. What a great looking livery is that? Fantastic job, Weeglub. Bubsy, Popatch, Yu. What just happened to you? Yu has got damage. Let's see if we can't. Nope. Oh, we just caught the end of it. She spun right round. All right. Get it, you got this. So it's TDC leading the way with a 7.5 second advantage over Oscar and Barr side by side. Look at this. Super respectful racing there by the two Porsche drivers. Superman right there, moving up through the field as well with 1010 Start Cobra. There also, Superman goes just a little bit wide, touches the grass there, but managed to keep hold of it. Dark Cobra here in P5. Williams in P6, followed by Rick James in the NSX, followed by Weglib. We have the Popat now catching back up. Bubsy here in P10. I did not get a look at Bubsy's car. I think I forgot to keep going through the field. Another looks like My Little Pony livery. Really nice looking livery as well. Really enjoy that. Let's get a good look at Yu's livery. This is her tribute to the Iron Dames livery, and that is absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Also got the St. Jude's logos on there. Young Lives versus Cancer. Brilliant stuff is that. Every Dream Matters, Iron Dames. Love that. Gotta love that. So we gotta look at Bubsy's. We gotta look at Cupcake. Oh man, Cupcake's falling all the way back here in the Hello Kitty one. And let's get a look at Zane's as well. Just a change of some colors on that car. Oh, I guess it is a brand new livery. Okay, so it is TDC leading the race by 8.4 seconds. Going with a bit of a different strategy here is TDC. We'll see how that works out for him. We have Oscar here in P2 with Barr in just behind him. As they come up to the final stretch here, the final bends around before the long stretch. TDC is going to pull away even more here due to the top end speed of that Ford GT right there. We have one lap just about done here. It is Dark Cobra in P4 with Superman falling in closely behind. Superman's going to have the run here and be able to get around Cobra. Easily done there in the Lambo. Lambo versus Ferrari, boy, howdy, I dang gonna tell you what. Ooh, and who is that? Oh, it's Superman, goes wide there. Williams here just in behind Superman. So Rick James in P7 now getting caught up by the Popat or Flack. Rick James, Weglib, Yu. That's a pretty good battle right here between Pope, Rick, and Weglib. Yu here starting to try to catch up the back of the pack. Got Bubsy behind her and Cupcake. And Zane still clipping along. Zane not too awful far behind here. Is TDC out in front with a 9-second gap over Oscar. See how long he can make those tires last. Not the start at all that, what happened to Barr? Barr's now in P4 behind Dark Cobra. And this right here, this portion of the track, the GP portion of the track, is the place to get any kind of moves done easily. You can certainly make passes on the ring itself, but here in the GP section is definitely the place to make an easy pass. So it's Superman following in just behind P3 and 4 here. Williams in P6. Popat here following behind in P7 with Rick James in just behind him. Regalip right there also. Yu in P10. She's definitely gaining on these guys. Let's go, you got this. Hour and 18 minutes to race still. Boy, howdy, we got loads of time. Ooh, Bubsy goes wide. I thought I seen him start to go wide there, and certainly, sure enough, he did. But managed to come away with just a little bit of damage, which thankfully that damage is on light. And that is it. We certainly will not have any red flags after this. We have 13 racers, got to keep an eye on that. TDC with a 10.5-second lead over Oscar. I don't know, man. I don't know how long he's going to be able to make those last. But we shall see. It is 10-10 Dark Cobra in P3. Oh, Superman gets around Barr. Let's see if we can take a look at that real quick. Here it is. Here it is. We got it. We managed to get it in time. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, Barr just made a little bit of a mistake. I see. I see. Okay. But he's all over the back of Superman here again. Williams is just ahead of the Popat now, or otherwise known as Flack, who's done an incredible job and currently is leading this championship series, but only by 1 point, and that's to Oscar, who is in P2 currently. So Popat really got his work cut out for him here. And I mean really got his work cut out. So it's Rick James being followed very, very closely by Weegleb. Weegleb running the RS01 here in the Cartoon Network car. I really love that livery. That is fantastic. So colorful and just, yeah. It's got all the characters on there. I mean, well, not all of them, obviously. There's only so much room. But, yeah. So Yu here currently being tracked down by Cupcake in the Rari. And Yu's got to just do her thing today. She needs big things happening today because Yu, as it stands, is in P2 for this championship lead in the AM division. Still, P2, I mean, come on, in your first ever real tournament, and she's had an incredible season, too. All of these racers have really, at one point in a race or another, in one race or another has had a big highlight on them. They've each had some incredible races going on. As of late, most notably for the AM classes, Weegleb has really been coming on strong as of late. And if I remember correctly, is in only one car a bit off track on turn one and no damage on anybody. Yeah, hey, thank you, Eric. Yeah, I did manage to actually catch all that this time, so yeah. But grateful and thankful for you looking out, bud. We're gonna crack open an energy drink here. So it is Weegleb following just 0.8 of a second behind Rick James. The delta between Weegleb and Yu was 4 seconds. Now has that down to just over 2 seconds, and I mean just over 2 seconds. Now just under 2 seconds, and tracking quickly onto the back of Weegleb is Yu. Also being followed quite closely by Cupcake here in P12. Oh, she's gained a little bit of a distance actually on Cupcake now, putting some distance in between her and herself. 2 second difference. Bubsy here in P12 still clipping along as well as Zane. Gotta say, a lot of love for this young man. He has not missed a race this entire season. His dedication has been there. He is, although he has been in the back of the pack for almost every single race, the young man has not quit out of a race. Nothing, man. He just keeps on pushing, and that's what you do. That's what you do. That's how you get better. Racing on a track that you're perhaps not very familiar with, such as this one. You just keep on keeping on. And it is Oscar now in the lead. Oh boy, and I think I would have taken a pit stop there because those tires are shot. And he is not. He must have had a crash somewhere along the way because Oscar, I mean a big crash too, because he had 10 seconds on the rest of the field. Now it's Oscar with nearly a 3 second lead over TBC. Cobra is still here in P3, clipping along very nicely, as well as has Superman in tow, less than a second in behind him. Barr now being tracked down by the Popat, and this is going to be a battle right here. Both of these drivers are very fast. The Ferrari probably has a bit more top end speed. In fact, I know it does. But the Porsche perhaps slightly better on the cornering. So no advantage really either way when it comes to vehicle of choice here. I like the little bit of a change up there too. Black. I like the yellow on the Ferrari. I think the Ferrari always looks good in well, it looks good black too, but it always looks good in red or yellow. You get the McLaren. Honestly, the McLaren looks good in just about any color. In fact, all these cars really do, but McLaren generally for me, I think the McLaren looks best in orange. I just love the orange on a McLaren. And of course, there's the very attractive blue as well from the McLarens. Oh, excuse me. Let's see what's going on further on in the back of the field. Let's go, you. You got this, darling. So Williams, Rick James, Weaver, Yu, Cupcake, all still quite close to one another. And so far, even down to P11, only 25 seconds behind the leader, which currently is that man right there, sitting in P2 on the standings, following this man, Black, 1 point. 1 point. Separate these two drivers. And so Popat having that bit of a bobble and now having to work his way back through the pack and trying to find a place to get around Barr. Oh, has he got the run? He's got the run. Barr gave it to him. Absolutely gave it to him with a little mistake, and boy howdy, I can guarantee you is Flack happy about that, because Barr, without that mistake, would have been incredibly difficult to get around here on anywhere throughout this track, other than on the GP section of the racetrack. So check in on TDC, and man alive, boy howdy, are those tires ever shot. I'm not so sure I would have gone with softs on this, except for perhaps to finish out the very end of the race, perhaps, and only for 2 laps. 3 is obviously too much. He's being caught up by Cobra, who is on the mediums, as well as Superman. So TDC definitely struggling here today on the softs. I don't know whether or not that was deliberate or if he decided to just take a shot, right? Like you take a chance, take a shot, go with the wild strategy. He's taken a note out of my book, but he forgot the part where I put in my notes that wild strategy. Oh, yep, and there goes TDC right round. Hey, buddy, I hope you weren't listening to me. And there goes Flack up into P4. Ooh, Barr had another incident, apparently, because either that or Popat just ran away. Like, he hit the turbos in that there Rari and said, see ya. So Popat now up into P4, just 13 seconds behind Oscar, and he has got to, by the end of this race, he absolutely has to get ahead of Oscar. Keep his championship hopes alive. Because currently, it is the Popat who has fastest lap, and that's good, because that's an extra couple of points for that racer, which is definitely going to help. Kind of surprising, actually. Oh, Superman into P2, Cobra into P3, Pope into P4, TDC in P5. Kind of surprising that TDC doesn't have the fastest lap, considering he's the only racer on the soft tires. Here is Williams in P7, followed by Rick James, Weeglub, and Yu right up on the back of Weeglub now. Player smart there, Sister Pants. Player smart. This is the closest thing really to a battle that we've got on track, though, Besides, oh, Popat now up into P3. Dang, he is flat out cooking. He knows that the championship is on the line, and he is all business. As per usual, Flack, or the Popat, has not missed a step on the podium all season long that I can remember. I may be wrong about that, but that I can remember, he hasn't missed a step. There's your chance. You go get him. Go get him. 2 for 1. It's Williams that's moved up a position, and Cobra's fallen all the way back to P7 now. Rick James is right there. Wiegland pushing him along. So now Superman and the Popat have come into the pits. Meanwhile, Oscar's going to go around another lap. Barr comes into the pits. TDC, Williams, Cobra comes into the pits. UU comes into the pits. Superman into the pits. So it's Oscar, Rick James, Weeglib, and Cupcake that are going to go at least one more lap. Superman comes first to come out of the pits, followed by Popat, Barr, TDC, and TDC comes out on softs again. I don't understand the strategy, but hey, I'm not racing. Oh, excuse me. So it's Cobra in P9, followed by Williams in P10. UU is right there in P11. Bubsy is just coming out of the pits, and Zane is about to come out onto the final stretch. So now it's Oscar here with a 30-second lead. 30-second lead. Oh man, boy howdy. This is all about strategy for this championship, y'all. Here in the final race, oh man, it's gonna be so close. Whoever wins this is gonna win very, very marginally. So it's Oscar, Rick James in P2. Let's go, my guy. Let's go. Weeglum, man, this guy has come on strong as of late, man. I just, absolutely incredible driving out of this guy for the past 3 races, and he's doing it again here today. Cupcake here in P4. Superman in P5 leads the Popat, but not by much in P6 here. It is TDC in P7, followed by Barr, Dark Cobra, Williams, and UU in P11, Bubsy in P12, Zane still keeping on here in P13, has just come out of the pits for a fresh set of shoes on that there McLaren. Lone McLaren in the field. He's jumped in this car at the beginning. He's enjoyed this car, and he's stuck with it. Don't fix something that ain't broken, right, young man? So it is Oscar leading this race by a matter of 33.4 seconds. 33 and a half seconds, essentially. Rick James and Weigla, not sure if these two are, you know, working together, or if Weigla is just being very, very patient and very smart. There's still an hour of racing to go here. We're only on lap 4. There's only going to be about 12 laps, maybe even only 11 laps here today. 11 laps for some, and then maybe 12 for others, potentially, which is an extra point. So, we shall see. We shall see. I mean, he's just staying right there with Rick James, and Rick James, this old boy, man. I mean, this guy is absolutely legendary. He did tell me that it was all right for me to say how old he was on stream. I'll just put it to you this way. This man is 70 plus years old. All right? And he has the dedication and the heart of a lion. I mean, just still races in real life, builds his own race cars, or at least the engine for him, does all the work on his own car. I mean, this guy is, you know, I mean, just, he's an incredible 70-year-old man. I hope I have half his energy at that age. Well, I hope I have all his energy at that age, but at this point, I'd be well suited with half, or well pleased with half anyways. So Rick James opened up a little bit of a gap now through that sector on Weigla. But wow, Weigla gets just a couple of corners right and gains back 3/4 of a second on him, just that fast. The knowledge that this man has too, Rick James, he has got to have an immense amount of knowledge. His racing knowledge is just, I mean, he's incredible. And you can see how poised he is, right? He's a very poised, calm, cool, collected driver, right? Because he's been there. He's done that, right? He's been racing real life for, I don't know how long, but, I mean, he's been doing it for some time, I'd imagine. So it is the Popat now, has made his way around Superman. Superman still hanging strong, though, right there with him. It is the Popat who still holds fastest lap of the race. And that's going to be difficult to change. It's going to be difficult to take that away from him, right? Because you have a lap that you pit on, right? So you have to run that whole lap. Then your next lap is an out lap, right? So, well, let's see. Yeah, I think it's the third lap is the only one that's going to count. But these two, Popat and Superman, are catching Weigla and Rick James. And both of those drivers are going to have to pit. Here's Oscar making his first pit stop of the race. The question is Oscar, with a 40-second lead, going to be able to hold on to the lead? And I think he is. I think he's going to be able to hold on to the lead. And here's Popat and Superman darn near side by side there. Superman really catching up. Didn't quite have what it takes to get around him there on the straight stretch, but now it's Rick James and Weegleb that go into the pits. Popat and Superman will continue on, though. Here's Oscar, not far ahead. 11-second lead now for Oscar. Oh boy, howdy. Oh boy, howdy. And now the Popat is in P2. With a 10-second delta to Oscar. No man alive. So it's... Oh, now TDC is running purple. If he can snag that away, from the Popat, that is going to make for another very interesting strategic call that is going to have to be made by either Oscar. I think if he wants to catch Popat, I think he needs that fastest lap. But it's TDC, 6/10 up thus far, and just now coming onto the ring. Just about to, anyways. Ooh, I think he clipped that wall just a little bit. That might have been a bit of net coating there, but we'll see. So it's Cobra being chased down by Barr now. Williams in P7, UU in P8. Rick James here in P9 after the pit stop, followed still very closely by Weegleb. Here is Cupcake in P11. Brilliant looking livery is that. What a great livery by Cupcake there to represent the young ladies of the world. Give them a livery for their very own. Absolutely brilliant, good stuff. Bubsy here in P12, likewise. Livery representing the young ladies of the world. My Little Pony. My Little Pony and Hello Kitty. Bubsy still, Zane still clipping along here. Brilliant stuff, young man. What a first season for you, bud. What a first season. Ooh, what has happened? What has happened? Oscar must have had a boo-boo. He was 10 seconds ahead. There's no way Flat caught him without Oscar having a boo-boo. We gotta watch this now. We're not going anywhere, y'all. This is where we stay for the time being. This is where we stay. This is the championship on the line right here. And all Flack's got to do is stay close enough to him to hit that end straight stretch to get around it. Because that Ferrari easily has the top end speed to get around the Porsche. The only way the Porsche is getting around the Ferrari is at a very last second pass at the very end of that long straight stretch at the end of the lap. But Superman here having a great race in P3, right behind the leaders of this race. I mean, he's right there. So Superman having a brilliant race as well here today in the finale. Please, y'all, if y'all are here, do me a huge favor. Don't forget to caress my buttons. Just give that there like button a little tickle for me, would you? And say hello so I can say hello back. Oh boy. Oscar's working that Porsche though. And Oscar is putting a gap on where he needs to put the gap on. He needs this gap right here before they get to that stretch so that he can hold on to that position, and he's doing it. He's starting to lose it though now. I think Flack is very, very aware of that. He's done it. He's out of the slipstream range. Almost 2 seconds now. He's definitely well out of slipstream range. Got a great run out of the last corner. But you can see already the Ferrari is starting to catch him. Look at that time just creeping away. It's only by thousandths of a second, but hey, I mean, it's still gaining. 161 for the Porsche, 162 for the Ferrari. That's uphill, mind you. Pat pulling purples again. Which means Oscar's got to be extremely close. Pulling purples. 47 minutes remain in this race. Popat comes in to grab. I don't understand. I don't understand that strategy at all, but again, I'm not racing, and he's been a brilliant strategist thus far. It's Oscar in P1, Superman now in P2. Cobra in P3, TDC in P4, Popat's going to come out, I believe, still in P5. It looks that way. No, P4. TDC in P5. Nope. Ooh. Rookie here. Oh. Yu up to P6, TDC P7, Williams P8, James P9, followed still by Wiegleb. Wow. The race between Rick James and Weegleb has been fantastic, man. Weegleb's not pushing the issue, though. He's just staying right there. Like, he's saving fuel by being there in his slipstream. Cupcake here in P11, Bubsy in P12, Zane still clipping along in P13. It is Oscar now with a 9.9 second lead over this man. Race Asylum's Academy driver, Superman. Let's go, Mr. Reeves. Love to see this guy have a brilliant finish as well through the season. Cobra also. Here is Depopat. Bar in P5. And Bar has a Yu chasing him down. It's the 1010s Porsche versus the Rad Porsche. Brotherly and sisterly rival of Team Rad is 1010s. So we have Bar trying to run away from Yu, but Yu has just made up an incredible amount of ground. And there's TDC. Oh my gosh, be careful. TDC also right there. Man, they're singing. Williams, has fallen all the way back to P10 now. Oh no, there's Cupcake into the wall. Here comes Bubsy. We gonna come around the corner and Cupcake be there? No. Okay, all good. Let's get back to this battle right shot. Oh, my neck. Oh. Oh, I'm a hurting unit today. Excuse me. Yu is all over Bar. Look out, Bar. She's coming for you, buddy. All three of these cars, I mean, there isn't just nothing more than a traffic cones distance between them there for a second. This is brilliant racing right here. This is brilliant, good stuff. Fun to watch, man, I'll tell you. Bar goes a little wide, managed to hold on to it though, but that was scary stuff right there. TDC gonna be there to boost his teammate along. The bar goes a little wide again. He has got to be sweating bullets. He has got to be sweating bullets. He knows if he makes one little mistake, there goes Yu. She's going to be gone. Both Porsches catching air there. That was tight. There they go. 2 more corners before the final. Oh, wow. Yeah. Essentially 5, and there goes Bar. Oh, Bar into the grass again. Whoo! Yu gets round. TDC also getting. Oof. TDC, you got to give our girl there a boost. Put a runaway. No, give him a boost. Bar is not in the slipstream though, anyhow. TDC gets around. She can tuck right back in, and she will go faster because of that. Superman now diving into the pits. Cobra also diving into the pits. That potentially is going to give TDC, for the time being. Oh, he did come out on mediums. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. Ooh, and look at that. Oh no. It's all happening now, y'all. Look who's holding the fastest lap. Oscar needs that fastest lap. He absolutely, he's got to do everything he can to hold on to that fastest lap. Yu dives into the pits, followed by Williams and Barr. Oh, Williams got around Barr? What happened? There's Cupcake coming into the pits as well. Oh, no he didn't. Okay, it just, Barr not take all the fuel? No, he didn't. He didn't take quite a full tank. Okay. Now it's going to be Barr giving chase. Brilliant stuff, brilliant. Oscar has the fastest lap. Oh, man. Oh, boy, howdy. TDC NP3. With James NP4, followed by Weeglib. Still, man, these two have been nose to tail this entire race through 7 laps. 35 minutes remaining. Approximately 5 more laps remain in this championship. And it is all coming down to the absolute wire. Here's Superman in P6. He's catching up to the back of Weeglib. Cobra in P7. Got a little ways to go to catch Superman. Oh! Oh, what happened? Oh, we missed it. Yu's falling back now. And oh man, oh my goodness. Look at the skies. Look how foggy it is. And there's rain. I see windshield wipers on. There is rain. Oh boy. Oh boy, y'all. This just got really, really exciting. Woohoo! Ha ha ha! Let's go! Hey Blake, appreciate you being here, man. From Pennsylvania, right on, man, right on. I'm in Oregon myself. I've been to Pennsylvania many times. I used to drive truck over there, so yeah. Appreciate you being here, man. Thank you very kindly. Who you rooting on, partner? Who you rooting on? So, Yu Williams, and oh my goodness, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? I mean, rain on the nerves. I say again, there's rain on the nerve, on the finale, where everything is going to be decided. Like everything. The entire season comes down to this race and this race alone. I mean, obviously, previous races certainly play a factor, but the final outcome comes down to this race alone, and we have rain now. Woo! Oh, I'm having a blast. I'm having an absolute blast. Here's TDC now catching up to the back of We Live and Rick James after having made a pit stop recently. 32 minutes remaining. Track is not wet enough to require intermediates or wet tires or anything, but boy, that just got exciting there for a minute. And like, I had just noticed how gray everything looked, and then I seen the sky and I was like, oh boy. So it's Superman and Dark Cobra here battling it out. Superman just goes right around him, like, I mean, with a quickness. Oh, and then Superman goes wide, but holds on to it. He's gonna have dirty shoes, though. Here comes Cobra back. Ferrari versus Lamborghini. It is on. Bit of a bobble for Barr there. Cupcake still ripping along. Here comes Williams gaining on Yu in the Peugeot. I wonder, is it going to get dark? I mean, headlights are on. I wonder, is it going to get dark? Because that would really put some excitement into this as well. Oscar's going to have to make a pit stop here. He does not have enough fuel to go around again. And the Popat does. So, strategy call. Strategy call. Oh man. Seeing more moisture on the track again. Oh, I'd love to get me a look at that weather radar, but we can't see it, y'all. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's definitely moisture on the track. You can see the spray coming off the cars. Popat now takes over P1. And I just wonder, it's going to be 4 laps remaining for the Popat, Oscar. TDC's gotten around. Weglib and Rick James. I bet he did that on the straight. If I had to guess, I wonder if we can take a look. See if we can take a look. Well, he's there at the end of the straight anyhow. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So it's TDC in P3, Rick James in P4, Wiglub in P5, Cobra in P6. Ooh, and Cobra goes a little bit wide. Great recovery though. Bar in P7, Yu in P8. Oh, she is all over Bar again. Ha. Oscar still holding on to fastest lap, and oh boy, man, I'm telling you what. What an absolutely fantastic finale. Absolutely brilliant. With how close everything is in the standings. The bit of moisture we've had, the good, tight racing. 8 laps in, and we still have battles. We're still seeing battles 8 laps in on the nerd. That's incredible. That also goes to show how close these drivers truly are in pace-wise, right? Because Miss Yu here, Rad Yu is actually an AM driver, and that there, Bar is a Pro-Am driver, and she's been battling it out with him for some time now. Bar a little bit better in this sector of the racetrack than Yu. Keeps gaining time, but oh, a big bobble there. He's 1 second ahead. Oh, another little bobble. He is hemorrhaging time now. Oh, I think I see rain coming down again. Oh my goodness. Oh, no windshield wipers on. Woo! You see that? Bart just shaved some grass off onto the track there. Oh, Blake, Yu is kind of the wild one. I like to see that the American flag, Rick James, is fun to watch. Yeah, he is. Love everybody's graphics. Hashtag Vegas Paul represent. Indeed. Indeed. Oh! Blake! Okay. I understand now. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, man. Appreciate you being here, bud. Appreciate you being here. I hope we're doing honor to Vegas, Paul. That has been our goal here this whole time. for this in creating the series and everything. Like, it's been an honor. Yeah, he is exciting to watch for sure. She's a great racer, man. We're definitely happy to have her on Team Rad. Now it's Williams catching up. Williams actually is leading this. He's leading the points table for the AM class too. Oh, Superman here in P10. What happened there? He was in like P3. Whoa, we missed it. Cupcake in P11, Bubsy in P12, Zane in P13, back to the Popat with a 5.2 second, make it 5.1 second lead over Oscar. Popat leading this championship by 1 point, being followed incredibly closely by this man, Race Asylum's Oscar. TDC here in P3. Rick James and Weeglib. Now Weeglib potentially trying to actually make a move on Rick James now with 23 minutes remaining. Cobra. Yu. Oh, Yu's gotten around Barr, and so has Williams. And now Superman is right there. Oh boy, so now it's a 4-way battle for P7. Oh, excuse me, goodness me. Barr flirting with disaster once again, but we see the sunshine coming out now on the track. A little air there. Okay, so now what's going to happen here? Oscar is continuing around. Oscar is going to have potentially 3 laps left. Yeah, he's going to have 3 laps left that he's going to have to do in this car. He's got the feel for it. Tires, going to be a different story. Now, Popat has just filled up completely. He will now not have to take another pit stop for this race. And it is Oscar still holding on to the fastest lap. Oh my goodness, like I have no idea what is happening. What is going on? Oh, This is good stuff. TDC now. Rick James and Weeglib both come into the pits. UU is going to continue on. It's Dark Cobra right there. Bar right there. Superman there. Williams taking a pit stop. I just don't know what's going to happen. I just don't know what's going to happen. Like, oh man. Oh man, oh man. Oh, yeesh. UU up to P4, our AM driver in P4. She's done this all season long now. They're running with the big boys and the pro-ams and making them work. I mean, making them work. Super fun part of the track right there. Ooh, Cobra's on worn softs, man. If I was him, I would have definitely made a pit stop. It would have been his last one. Excuse me. Oh, and there goes the tires. Ooh, Superman got a little bit sideways there as well. So now Bar's back. Oh, this is incredible. I'm loving it. Bar's back on the back end of UU. Well, I'll tell you what, Bar. You keep harassing my girl like that. Oh. Good stuff. All good fun. All good fun. Ooh, oh, good save, Bar. Good save. He's in that dirty air, and it gets, that's how it gets, man. It gets a little slippity slidey up in that dirty air like that, and the Porsches definitely, boy, they whoa, drifts it around there. Some good driving here by Barr. He ain't losing no time either. He's still just right there. This is good stuff, but check this out. Big James and Weeglip. Oh, I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Weeglip has been just like this on the back of Rick for the entirety of this race. The entirety. 9th lap, 16 minutes to go, essentially. And Weeglib is still here. After 70 minutes of racing. Oh, and there goes the failing tires of Cobra. Oh, man. He's having a rough go of it now. So it's Williams in P10. Ooh, Williams has got softs on. Cupcake in P11, Bubsy in P12, Zane in P13. Biz Oscar leading this race with a 21.9 second advantage, 22-second advantage of your current championship points leader in the form of the Popat, or otherwise known as Flack. It is TDC, Rad TDC in P3 with Rad UU in P4. Our amateur driver in P4. She's going to have 2 laps remaining. She's, I think, going to have to take a pit stop, as well as Bar. Superman as well. Rick James and Wiegler will not have to. Oh, and they've both gone on softs. They're both on softs. And it kind of shows because they're catching Superman, Bar, and UU. See, and that's what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. Like, if I was going to go on softs, it'd be the last 2 laps of the race. Because you can make softs last for 2 laps. 3, you see what's happened. You see what's happened to those guys that have tried to make the softs last for 3 laps. It just doesn't work. That's what you get right there. He has absolutely no grip left at all in that Ferrari. And around he goes again. Poor guy. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Woo! I think he ghosted, or Cupcake just missed him. Oh, and there he goes again. Oh, this poor fella. He's got a long ways to go before he can get off those tires too, and they are dead. I'm so sorry, Cobra. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I can't help it. I don't even want to go anywhere else just to watch. I gotta get off. Oh. No, that's not nice. That's so not nice. Oh, I got real tears over here. Somebody forgot to give Cobra the memo. Pops don't last for 3 laps. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Cobra. At least I got off, so I could, because I'd never stop laughing if I didn't get off there. It's Oscar. Oscar in P1 here. 22.4 second advantage over the Popat. Both of these drivers are going to have 2 laps yet to go. Ooh. Popat's working on purples. We see here in P3, he is good to go for the rest of the race as well. UU again, definitely having to make a pit stop. I knew that was coming. Rick James and Weeglib not having to make a pit stop, but they also are going to have to do 2 more laps. So you make sure you put enough fuel in there, hun, for 2 more laps. Let's see. Williams has got enough fuel. He's on the softs, man. His last lap of this race is going to be not fun. It's going to be not fun. UU, Superman, and Bar. Cupcake in the pits for his last stop. Bubsy's still flipping along. Oh man, and poor Cobra. Falling all the way back down to P12 on those dead tires. I can't believe there's even a tire left on those rims. Oh, man alive. Oh, wow. He's taking it incredibly mellow now. I don't blame him a bit. Oh, and off he dives. Okay, so Oscar. Oscar's got enough fuel, I think, to make 2 more laps. Like, oh. Is it going to be 3 laps, or is it only going to be 2? Oh my goodness. Popat knows he needs that fastest lap, though. Oh. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Yep. Sure enough. I don't know why the Popat has elected to do that. We'll go ahead and leave that on. This entire race, I just expected, I don't know why. I don't know why, but I've been thinking that the Popat was in the Ferrari this entire race. I never even really looked at the car. In fact, I even said that the yellow looks good on the Ferrari, but it's not the Ferrari. He's in the McLaren, clearly. And I never even took notice of it until now. Man, his tires are getting pretty shot, too. He's going to have this lap and 1 more lap. Very, 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 very interesting. TDC with a good lead over P4 in the form of Rick James and Wieglund in P5. Is Williams in P6. He's got those softs on. And he's going to get 1 more lap. He's definitely going to get 1 more lap, and his tires are going to be absolutely shot. At the end of this lap, they're already looking a little lean. Oh, and Yu also has gone on softs for the last 2 laps here. So Yu going for it. Barr also on softs. Superman on the mediums. Had himself a bottle there. He had damage as soon as we got onto him. Cupcake also in the McLaren. Didn't even... Yeah. Renault for Bubsy and Renault for Wieglund. Cobra here. I don't know why Cobra didn't go back on softs. Only got 2 laps to go. In fact, this will be Cobra's last lap. I do believe. Maybe not. Maybe not. He might still get 1 more lap. Good job, Zane. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Absolutely fantastic. This is what we love about this young man. He's smart. He's smart. He's got good racecraft. He recognized that being P2 and got right out of his way there. Oh man. 24.5-second lead has Oscar over the Popat. James got a little bit of space on Weegleb now. That's the most space we've seen on these. I mean, it was close to this earlier, but Weegleb closed right up in a matter of like 2-3 turns. He closed right up. Just 4 minutes remaining in this race, y'all. And man alive, I'll tell you what. This is crazy. I just don't know what's going to happen. 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this race. Ladies and gentlemen, it is all coming to a head here at the season finale. The Nürburgring 24-hour layout. Championships will be won and championships will be lost right here. Everybody is a winner in this series, though, because they're all out here to support our fallen brother and his family and to raise money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Again, y'all, link pinned in the comments for that if you can. Take and make yourself a donation, whatever you can. Take that link to wherever you can and share it out, guys. We got a long way still to go. This is the final race other than the All-Star race, guys. We have the All-Star race to go, and that is it. I mean, that is it. And the season's over. And we're a long ways from meeting our goal. Oh, man. Oscar is going to have to push incredibly hard to keep the Popat from catching him. And if he pushes too hard, his tires are going to be shot. He could end up wrecking. Man, TDC is catching the Popat too. The final lap. Final lap. Let's see who's. Oh man. Oh, Rick and Weegleb both have to do this final lap on seriously worn softs, as well as Williams. Yu's got plenty of tire left. Bar's got plenty of tire left. Cupcake with plenty of tire left. Bubsy on super duper worn tires too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh. Let's see, Superman. Ooh. Superman was soft and a lot more fuel than what's needed, I can tell you that. And P12 here, Zane, still doing Zane things. Ooh, is that the leader catching? No, it's not. Final lap. And Oscar's gaining time on the Popat. He's gaining time. He's not losing it. Even though those are pretty worn mediums, we've got all the fuel in the world. He's just got to bring this thing home. Oh boy, howdy. Let's see. Oh, there goes the tires. Oh no, has he got enough fuel? Oh no. I don't think Rick has enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. Oh no. The Williams tires are shot. And here comes Yu. Yep, here comes Yu. She's going to have that position. She is going to have that position. She comes. The singer. Oh, she tries going around the outside. Is she going to get her done? Yes, she does. Yui with a brilliant pass there on Williams. Round the outside, around the outside. Ha-ha. Good stuff right there. All right, we got to see where Oscar is at. Oscar, low on fuel. He is gaining time on the Popat, though. He's not losing it all. Oh, and it's TC, my man! Ha ha! Oh, TDC comes and snags fastest lap away from Oscar. Oh my goodness, could this thing end in a tie? Could this thing end in a tie? I think this thing could actually end in a tie now, you guys. I'm not good at math in my head, right? But this could potentially end in a tie, I think. Because now TDC has fastest lap. Oh, TDC, good job, man. You just made this incredibly exciting. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Is he going to have enough fuel to finish the race now? Fastest lap and P3 overall would be really nice to see TDC be able to pull off. That'd be great. Oh, yeah, he's got enough fuel. He's almost to the final stretch right now. Oscar is on the final stretch, y'all. Congratulations, Oscar. Oh, man. Dude, what a season. Brilliant. Brilliant. What a race. Here it is. Here it is. Y'all. Final race of the Vegas Cup Series. Race Asylum's Oscar is going to take P1. Absolutely brilliant stuff from that driver right there. It's going to be Popat or Flack that takes P2. I don't know what this is going to do, y'all. I don't know what this is going to do. Oscar, 12 laps. Dang it, we missed Popat coming across the line. I was trying to write stuff down. 12 laps. TDC is going to come across the line in P3. Brilliant stuff. TDC, 12 laps. Weglib is going to come across the line 11 laps. Oh my gosh, he's incredibly low on fuel. Oh, look at this, you has moved up to P5. So Weglib is going to get P4, 11 laps. It's going to be UU in P5 with 11 laps. Brilliant. Man, but Weglib's an AM driver, so you did not get P1 in the AMs. She got P2. It's going to be Rick James. Rick with... Oh, Rick got 12 laps? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. It's showing 12 laps for everybody now, darn it. And that's not right. It's got to be 11. Because look, it shows Zane at 11. And he was not on the lead lap. So I know Rick did not get 12, even though it says 12. It's 11, I'm pretty sure. So Rick Williams. Oscar, 5 positions. Wow, y'all. Wow. Screenshot. Next. Screenshot. Let's see. Replay. Gotta save the replay. Wow, y'all. Wow. All right. We got to get a party started, y'all. We have got to get this party started. Okay, let's see here. See. Oh. All right, y'all. Let's have Popat, Oscar, and TDC join in the party, please. Let's see. There's a Popat. We need Oscar. There's Oscar. Okay, now we need TDC. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Oh, man alive, man alive. All right, so I think we'll do something a bit different here this time. I do want to talk to each of you guys individually, but I don't mind at all if you guys all stay in the chat. We can kind of, chat amongst ourselves as well. So long as, when a specific question is asked to somebody, we just kind of, give that person their time. You know what I mean? So, man alive, you guys, absolutely brilliant racing all season long. I cannot tell you how excited I was for this race. And the outcome here today was absolutely thrilling. Did you guys have a bit of a Code Brown moment when the rain started coming down?
I think I may have gone off the track when I noticed it.
A big yes. Let's see. Let's see. I need to. I don't know why all of a sudden I can just barely hear y'all. Let's see. Oh, I know. Hold on. Give me a sec, guys. Oh, no. Oh, darn it. Hold on, y'all. Apologies. Trying to get you guys turned up. All righty then. Well then, how silly of me. I'm trying to mess with this dang old audio here.
Can you hear us now?
Oh. Okay, hold on. I know what it is. There we go. It's this audio. I got it now. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, congratulations, everybody. Brilliant racing all year long from you guys. Oscar, Flack, you guys made this race incredibly exciting. And I'll tell you, I don't know how the end of the season, the championship finals, are going to turn out. Oscar, I thought you had it, but TDC came and stole your fastest lap away. So I am not so sure now. I think it could end in a tie. Yeah. Either way, absolutely brilliant racing. And Flack, my guy, what was going through your head that all of a sudden at the end, on the final one, when the points are so incredibly important, what made you decide to go with the McLaren rather than your Ferrari? Oh. Okay. All right. Mystery solved, ladies and gentlemen. Man, brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. So, at the end, we do still have the All-Star race coming up. Not sure on a date yet, but it will be after the first of the year, and obviously Oscar and Flack, you guys will be in that race. But as far as the rest of the season goes, what's been your experience? What did you like the most about the race? And we do have a form filled out for after the whole thing is done, to where you guys can go in there and everybody can put their thoughts on what it is they liked about it, what it is they didn't like about it, and what they would change and why. And that will all be done 100% anonymously. But just give us some of your thoughts on the season. let's start with our winner. We'll do things backwards here. Oscar, go ahead, talk to us, bud. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. I mean, we had the AMs racing right there in the middle with you guys. I don't know how many times, you've been right there in the top 5, Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I always knew that she was, obviously, she's part of Team Rad, so I know her capabilities and whatnot. And I know that she definitely had some bad qualifying sessions for this run, but she had 2 bad qualifying sessions in a row, so that's where she got put. But I mean, yeah, I couldn't agree more with you, Oscar. Flack, have you got anything to say on that, bud? That's a feat on this track for sure. Yeah, and TDC, my friend and fellow teammate, have you anything to say for yourself, sir? Stealing Oscar's fastest lap away. Good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Made it super exciting there. I was like, wow. I couldn't figure it out. I still can't figure out in my head how things are going to go now because you were down by 1 point, Oscar, in the championship standings, but you finished P1. Oh, were you down by 2? Okay, you're right. So he is going to win it by 1. Okay. Oh, man. Wow. If you'd have gotten that fastest lap, TDC. Yeah, oh, okay. You guys didn't complete 12 laps? Because that's what it, no, that's what it showed on this, on the results. That's weird. I'll have to go back to the replay. Okay, so I already wrote down 12. That's right. At the end, it gives everybody an extra lap that they didn't have. Because you cross the finish line, right? Which is the start of the next lap. So it puts the number up 1. But regardless, TDC, congrats, man. P3 here today on the final race of the season. Came in, snagged fastest lap, snagged P3 away. Your first time on podium throughout the season, if I recall correctly. Is that accurate? Hey, wow. Regardless, congrats. Put Team Rad on the podium. Gotta say, I'm happy with that. I'm sorry, guys. I just seen a comment come up on the old PlayStation there that I shouldn't have looked at because it drew my attention away from what we're doing here and it made me laugh. So, yeah, anyways, man, absolutely brilliant racing. I want to say a great big thank you to all of you guys for coming in, your dedication to the series. Thank you guys very much for being here to honor our late brother, Mr. Vegas, and helping us to raise money and awareness for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. You guys have been an absolute pleasure to call commentary for. And I couldn't be any happier with the way the season went. So now that the points have been laid out for you guys, And I'm guessing at this point, at the end of the season, everybody has a much better understanding of the point system and how it works. What do you guys think about this new point system that we're after? You think we're on to something here, or would you potentially like to see some changes on that end too? And don't feel like you have to answer that question at all either, because like I said, you guys can put anonymous answers to these questions in. But if you want to, you can speak on that totally. And whomever. Right, for sure. Right. Hey, family first, my friend. Family first. That's a fact. We're big on that here in the racing world. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, Blake.
So
Yeah, for sure, and it was, and that's the whole idea, right? So the whole idea behind the point system is to make it to where at the end of the season there's not such a spread, um, and it remains tight up until the very last race, and that's exactly what it produced. So in that aspect, I think it was a complete and total success story. Um, as far as the not fully understanding it, I didn't either until last night when I was going through and helping with GT45s. I understood that you get a point for each lap that you complete during each race. I get that, and I understand that there's bonus points for fastest lap and bonus points for first, second, and third. And I knew that it was going to bring things closer. I didn't understand how close things were going to be, though, at the end of the season here. So in that aspect, again, complete success story for, in my opinion, and the excitement at the very end of the season right there for the final race, absolutely brilliant. If you watch back the stream, you can definitely hear it. Like I was excited. I'm actually giddy, like a schoolgirl, or something, for this race. And I mean, wow. How are the nerves doing, gentlemen?
good. I've actually got to go and run to dinner, but I will definitely having a post-race beer to calm them because that track is intense for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why I
No
love it.
doubt.
Absolutely. Yeah, so good. Yeah, again, thank you guys for racing clean. Thanks for racing hard. Thanks for hosting Nolander. See you guys in the All-Stars.
Absolutely,
Congrats.
man. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you, and have a blessed night, my guy. Congratulations.
You too.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, gentlemen, you have the floor. Whoever wants to go first. Any final words, shout outs, thank yous, whatever, the floor's yours.
I'm just to you and GT for putting this all together. It's been a great fun series.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Again, thank you guys to the racers, man. We can't do this kind of stuff without you. And it wouldn't be nearly as much fun without racers, right? So definitely thank you. Congratulations again here on great racing. Absolutely great racing. TDC. So you've kind of had a little bit of an insider knowledge of what's going on, being as part of the administration as far as the graphics and stuff goes. Do want to say a great big thank you again for for Paul's video at the beginning of the streams, each stream, guys. TDC was responsible for making that, so a big final shout out to him for doing that. And there's a lot of effort went into that. Thank you to the Bloomstrom family for providing us with the pictures and the videos from you guys. Definitely want to get the videos that the brothers made for the All-Star event, and we're going to get that into its own little video, or just in at the end of that video or something, or I'll put them in myself, something like that. We definitely want to get
We'll
those in
figure it
there.
out.
So TDC, what I was gonna ask you is, with kind of being on the inside, on the graphics team and whatnot, your bit of knowledge coming into this season before it all started, was it as good, worse, or better than what you expected it to be?
It was actually ended up being a little bit better than I expected. I was expecting, kind of close, kind of a lot of maybe frustrations with some of the tracks and maybe the point system a little bit, but all in all, it's gone a lot better than I expected it to.
Yeah, definitely expected really good things from it. We the GT45 and I also, we have worked together fairly closely for several years now, and we both kind of had an expectation of what it was going to be. And as far as the racing goes, the talent that was on track, the close, tight, clean racing that we come to expect from anything that we put on, you guys have exceeded that as the racers, to all the racers, and we want to say thank you so much for putting in the time and the effort to be clean, putting in the practice to put on a good show for all of us. Yeah, it's just been an absolute pleasure. So definitely thank you so much again to all of the racers behind the scenes, people there. Want to say a big thank you to those guys for their incredible hard work and dedication to the series. Obviously, we do still have the All-Stars race to come up, but that is, there's not going to be any points for that or anything. It's just going to be a fun final thing for everybody to do. Bring all the classes together, the pros, the pro-ams, and the ams, and just everybody go out and have one last hoorah to set it all off. But anyways, again, TDC, congratulations, man, again, on grabbing that fastest lap. Made everything super exciting. For your P3 here today, any final words from you, my friend?
Ooh, I think everything that I could say has already been said. Just an additional shout out to St. Jude's for the good work that they do. That's one of the reasons why we're doing this. I'm just glad to be able to do what I can to help support them.
Absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. It has been brilliant. Thank you, Thank you, TDC. Appreciate it. This has been just such a fun series. Again, this is something that we are going to be doing annually. Now, whether or not that remains on Gran Turismo 7 or not is up in the air. We may hold it on Gran Turismo 7, but we also may bring it over to other platforms of racing as well. It's just kind of, truth be told, we're not exactly sure yet. If there's other opportunities where we can do this and have the same quality, then we may do so. That being said, we just don't know, like I say. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely an option, right? But anyways, again, we definitely want to say, congratulations again to Oscar. Great race here today. To Pope, also congratulations on the P2 finish, and provisionally the championship winner here for the Vegas Cup Series, and even potentially something more coming his way. we shall have to see for sure. Um, but yeah, I want to say a great big thank you again to everybody involved, racers, behind the scenes, admin, all of the gas. Thank you very much to Miss Devious for all of her wonderful artwork and the graphics that she has done. She did an amazing job and put in a great amount of effort and many, many hours into this. And so big thank you for making it look so good for us. She understood how important this was to us, and she was all in from the beginning. So huge thank you. Can't say enough. Thank you very much to all of the viewers. Thank you very much to everyone who has donated to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Donation link is pinned in the comments, guys, and we still have the All-Star season, the All-Star race to come. So we're going to leave this open and until after that, the link for St. Jude. So if you haven't been able to yet make a donation, and we know Christmas is coming, right? So we understand things are probably pretty tight right now. It will be left open until after the first of the year, right? We'll probably leave it open until the end of January and close it down then. But so if you can, please help us reach that goal, y'all. At the end, whatever we have raised is going to be doubled. So if we can reach our $2,500 mark, we do have a donor that is going to add an additional $2,500 to that and make that $5,000 that we've raised to help children across the world in the biggest battle of their lives, right? And help their families out, help the families stay together strong. The families' strength comes in its unity, and obviously they're stronger together. And that's what we love about St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital is they do their very best to accommodate for families staying together in their darkest hours. Also, big thank you from me personally to GT45 Gaming for working so very hard on building this league with me. He's very much responsible for much of the work that has gone on here. I mean, we work very closely together, but my hat's off to you, sir. Thank you for all of your effort too. Just want to make sure you know that as well. Fast Ginger for doing comms over there on the AMS. He didn't get a whole lot of being able to do in commentary, but he was there and available for us for that purpose. So big thank you to you for your commitment for that. And just again, thank you to each and every one of the viewers. Again, description or in the comments is pinned in the link to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Take that, save that link, right? Because it's going to work for the next month and a half, right? Likely, it's going to be open until the end of January. So those of you that have not been able to yet make a donation, you'll still get your chance, and please do so. We really want to help out families and the children. And I get the feeling like many people think, oh, you know, St. Jude's is such a huge organization and they get so much money donated to them every year. And you're not wrong. You're not. But here's the thing. They were only helping children here based in the United States. They're now worldwide, y'all. Worldwide. So all that money they got, it's not even a fraction of what it's going to take to help children and families across the globe now. right? They're taking this thing all over the world, no longer just in the United States. So they could definitely use the help. And I know this racing community, the community that we have built here is absolutely phenomenal. So please don't think that $5 is too little to donate. Don't think that $10 is too little to donate. It's even $1. You know what I mean? Every dollar seriously helps, because, like I said, we have a donor who is willing to double every dollar. She is going to take every dollar and she's going to match that. So if you donate $1, it's going to be $2. You donate $5, it's going to be $10. You donate $100, it's going to be $200. So definitely a great big shout out to everybody who has donated and everybody who will. We understand times are hard, and if you can't, you can't. We get that. No worries. Please do what you can do and take that link and share it out. Like the stream. If you're here and you haven't liked the stream yet, please do like the stream, so that the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm picks that up, takes that and shares it out even further. There's people out there that have not yet seen that we're trying to raise money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and the way to get that out there so that they can see it is everybody who comes into contact with the video likes the video, so that the algorithm does its thing. Anyways, we appreciate you all so very, very much. We love you all. God bless you all, and thank you so very kindly for doing what you do, for being here with us to enjoy you and to enjoy some good racing. We love you. We're going to leave you with a really good song. I hope it blesses you as much as it does me.
I've been sick and tired, being sick and tired, searching far